Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. You're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run of the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Running past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They go with a direct snap. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line. The Seminoles come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins it in and brings...
The 26.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He escapes the sack. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Running it back, it's Sims. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away and get the second half going. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Knowles. He'll take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Florida State 14, USC 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. Will he score here? Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he steps at it to reaching the 30. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Lynn Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Back in motion now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, USC.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass this time. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll use the ground game here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Florida State, 28. USC, 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Picks up 4. 3rd down coming up.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Now, a 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I like is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Easy choice to decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown stands. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. Gets the 1st and still running. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We go with a direct snap. The Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed